Welcome to the Lend Me Your Ears podcast, where we explore practical solutions to your sales problems. Today, we bring you an exciting article titled, Why Brochures Should Not Be a Favorite of the Salesperson. Originally published on lendmeyourears.co.ke.
In the world of sales, it's a frequent assumption that a professionally produced brochure can do all of the selling for you. But let me tell you, brochures don't sell, salespeople do. Think about it, how often do you find yourself diving into the depths of a brochure when you receive one? Not very often, right? Occasionally, brochures might catch your eye with their glossy pages, creative designs, and clever wording. They might even have pictures of exotic places or funky shapes. But here's the thing, attraction is one thing, reading, another, and purchase a whole different ballgame. Salespeople who rely heavily on brochures often find themselves in a tough spot. They walk potential customers through every detail within those brochures, hoping to seal the deal. But guess what happens? The prospect, instead of buying right away, asks to take the brochure home and read it at their own pace. They might say, "Your contact info is on here, right?" And just like that, the sale slips through their fingers. Why? Because, more often than not, those brochures end up gathering dust in a drawer or a car. In the end, they become nothing more than trash. It's a double tragedy because a cost was incurred to print it and the brochure or flyer was not even read. That's why brochures should not be a salesperson's favorite tool. So, why do some salespeople find themselves stuck in the brochure distribution business? Well, it could be denial. They don't read or act on brochures given to them, yet they expect their prospects to do so. Another reason is that they might not know any better. They think, "I've got the appointment, what else should I say besides what's in the brochure?" And then there's the fear of making a presentation. It's so much easier to scribble a name and number on the brochure and hope for the best. But it gets even worse. Even those few prospects who do attempt to read the brochure often become skeptical. They start thinking that there must be some hidden fine print that's not in their favor. So, what's the real purpose of a brochure? Well, especially in the service industry, they might not be necessary at all. Human interactions are what truly sell, not a piece of paper. If a salesperson feels the need to carry a brochure or flyer, it should be as a last resort. Hand it over after the presentation when the sale is already made, just to reassure the buyer and remove any lingering doubts. Plus, that way, you don't sabotage the sale. Evidently, brochures exist because we humans are a paradox. We might not read or act on them, but we still want something tangible to prove that a product or service is real. Marketers call it physical evidence. That's why you find brochures in bank lobbies, at pharmacy counters, and in electronic stores. On occasion though, the prospect reads of this new product or service from a brochure, and what does he do? Does he buy? No. He seeks out more information, which usually means seeking out a salesperson. And here's the secret that every progressive salesperson knows, it's the dynamic emotions that win over the prospect, not the static logic of a brochure. So, my friends, remember this, don't put all your faith in brochures. They can be a piece of the puzzle, but it's the human touch, the connection, and the emotional engagement that truly closes the deal.
Thank you for joining us in the thrilling Lend Me Your Ears podcast, and don't forget to subscribe for more hair-raising insights and practical solutions to your sales problems.